There are days when the present moment doesn't feel safe. There are days when your head keeps jumping ahead, imagining what could go wrong, or simply replaying some scenes and events from the past. And without noticing it, you start living everywhere except here in the moment. So today's episode is all about something very simple but also very powerful, which is teaching your body, teaching yourself and your mind that right now you are safe. So first step is why the present feels unsafe. We often think that it's the present moment that makes us anxious and makes us worried, but actually it's always the future or the past. So the future is something that we don't know, that hasn't yet happened yet, that, doesn't exist. While the past, we simply are replaying in our mind some things that we haven't processed, or maybe are still hurting, or we are still attaching on them. So when your nervous system feels overwhelmed, the present moment gets very blurry. You can't see clearly and you can't find your way and the right path, and you get confused. You don't know who you are, and where you stand in life. You're physically here maybe, but mentally you're not here at all. You're running. So the first step is recognizing that you are not broken. There is no problem with you, but you're just too activated, and activation can shift. So the first step is just to realize and recognize that you are too activated and not in the present moment. You are running. Your mind is running. It's like a river that doesn't stop. So you have to stop yourself. You have to try and control those parts of you, those parts of your mind that are constantly running around like crazy monkeys, and try to calm that part down and get in touch with yourself first. So the shift is coming back into your body. As I said, you can't think your way into safety. You can have to feel your way into it. So very often it's not a process that happens in your mind because your mind is crazy, but happens in your body first. So we start from our body. So right now I'll give you 3 simple ways to bring your body back to into the present moment. So the first one is the 10-second check-in. This is a check-in with your body. So you just pause, you drop your shoulders, and you exhale slowly. And in this process, you ask yourself, what is one thing that I can feel in my body right now? You just look inside and feel your body and look what you feel and where you feel it. So also the part of the body you feel maybe tense, you feel maybe is not balanced or needs relaxation or needs some massage too, or maybe simply to breathe into that part and let go. So you can notice a breath, a heartbeat, a sensation, and that one moment simply and has already grounded you a little bit. So it's really useful in order to get more grounded and balanced in the moment. And then there is the name 3 things technique. This is a technique where you look around and you name 3 objects you see, you name 3 things that you hear, you smell. So you connect with your senses, not only your sight but also other senses, and that helps you ground in the present moment and go back to your body, come back to yourself and your sensations and your feelings and your senses too. That is very important because we are so disconnected also from our senses. So it's important to recenter and recalibrate into that too. And then the third one is the safe posture reset. The safe posture is that you simply put your feet on the ground, you straighten your spine and you open your chest slightly. This position makes you feel more confident. So this is also used when you need to boost your confidence, maybe before a public speech or whatever social situation you need to expose yourself or be in public. You open your chest, you breathe and you stay straight. Your posture needs to be straight, not to like that, is closing down. And this posture is used in ancient times when people needed to actually defend themselves from beasts, from animals. They were closing down, and obviously this is a safety posture because we feel like we are closing almost like an egg and almost like we are in our mother's womb too. So opening up your chest makes you feel more grounded and also more confident in the present moment, in yourself, and you will feel that immediately because your body is constantly in connection and connected to your mind, so they are not separated. And what your body communicates to your mind is very important. So it happens both ways, and if we can control one part of the two, then we can influence the other one. So with the body we can influence our mind and vice versa. So if we need to calm our mind, when we can start from the body, and then obviously also working on the mind and all the other parts. So the third step in this process is rewriting your relationship with the present. So this is a step that is like a process. It's not like one time thing, it's a everyday thing. It's like all the time, every moment of your life, you need to come back to yourself and realize that you need to go back to the present and enjoy the present. So we know that the present moment becomes safe when you stop fighting it. So stop fight the present moment. Stop fight the situation you're in. You don't have to always love it. You don't have to always feel peaceful, because we know that we're humans and we feel emotions. Sometimes external situations really influence us, and we are not gurus. We are not, emotionless. So in this way, we just need to learn how to regulate our inner and external realities. And in this process, you need to allow yourself to be here and not running away from yourself, because running away from yourself is the first thing to do when you just want to disconnect and just simply not be here in the now. And so the first thing to do is just come back to yourself, not running away, because if you're running away, of course, you're not grounding anymore. So we don't want to avoid things. We want to experience things and feel everything. Feel every emotion that we are experiencing without avoiding them, without burying them, and simply leaving that. And after leaving that situation, after leaving that emotion, simply come back to ourselves. When I catch myself simply running away, my mind running away in, to every place, catching that and simply returning. So be aware of your inner process, of what happens inside of your mind, of your body, of your consciousness. Safety is not a feeling that you wait for, it's a feeling that you practice. So it's a practice and comes with a lot of effort, a lot of practice, discipline, trying to, every time that you see that you're running away, catching yourself and no, I want to stay here in the present moment and feel everything. It's not comfortable sometimes. The discomfort we are running from is actually teaching us what comfort is, because if we learn and understand how to sit in discomfort, then we obviously appreciate the comfort too, but don't need to stay in the comfort zone all our lives. We understand and we appreciate also the discomfort that makes us grow, makes us feel grounded, and we come back to ourselves. We believe that we can do that and we can actually manage to live in the discomfort and in situations that are not in our comfort zone. But those situations that are uncomfortable make us grow so much more than the comfortable one. So always try to exit this, path that we follow without thinking, and we live like we are empty sometimes because our mind simply goes around and we are, maybe we are moving, we are working, we are doing things, but we are not here. So it's important to come back to ourselves, to our body, and into the present moment. So closing this video, I wanted to remind you that every time you pause, you breathe, you return to your body, you are teaching your nervous system something new. And this something is, right now, I'm okay, I'm good, and I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm exactly where I need to be in the situation, in the moment that I need to be, in the life that I need to be in, that I need to live. So you don't have to fix your whole life today. It's a process, as I said before. You need to be here, one breath at a time, and enjoy the process. Simply trust the process. Trust yourself that you can make it, because you can. You are powerful. You are a powerful being. Thank you so much for stepping by, and see you in the next episode. Have a good day.